Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Glendale Crossing, the 47th annual Glendale Crossing Festival, right here in beautiful downtown Glendale. I'm Mike Bell, Bobby Jack Murphy with us.
Yes, sir, and glad to be here again. I know we're getting close, so I'm going to let you do most of the talking because they can probably hear the sirens and see the lights.
Oh, it's coming, but the problem is it doesn't look like a lot of people showed up today. Just two or three, no, thousands and thousands. But a great morning and a great day here in Glendale.
For sure.
Let's start off with the Hardin County Detention Center and our police department and the great work of the Hardin County Sheriff's Department. And the color guard, the ROTC from Central Hardin, will be coming here in a minute. And we'll just pace through this parade the best we can.
I did scare a couple of the guests a few minutes ago. They were wondering if we were going to have a parade, and I said yes, but there would be no tractors. And she said, what? And I said, yeah, they'd outlawed them, but they did fall for it. So.
Oh, well, there's not as many tractors as there used to be. It used to be about 100 tractors.
Yes.
But we're way down on that number because we don't have the activities. The Crossing Festival Committee's gotten old and can't keep up with it. So, the Central Hardin ROTC, very proud of the ROTC. They've done a great amount of awards, and Central Hardin ROTC is outstanding, and we appreciate them coming and being part of our parade in our community.
That is for sure.
And then we have our Grand Marshal, Big Josh.
I was expecting the Cadillac and the Boss Hog.
Oh, the Boss Hog.
Yeah.
Let's go out here and talk.
All right.
What are you doing, guys?
Hello there, Mr. Grand Marshal.
I'm pleased to be here, that's for sure.
I just came to get an application.
Well, you just holler at me anytime.
Well, he's retiring from over there in that other, the county jailer, you know.
Well, we'll just bring him back to Hardin County where he belongs.
Yeah. Well,
how's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for being the Grand Marshal. Thank you for all the things that you and the detention center do here at Glendale.
It's this guy right here, Captain Jeff Nip and his crew.
Jeff,
They're the ones
thank
taking
you.
care of all this stuff.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back down Monday to help clean up. So
There you go.
no.
Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot.
Love y'all. Appreciate
Thanks,
y'all.
Thank you.
Now, in case anybody is watching, if you look right behind Big Josh, that is not Barney Fife. They do resemble one another, but it is actually the sheriff of this wonderful county.
You mean John Ward?
John Ward, yes. And that Mayberry RFD, what did they call it then? A squad car.
Squad car.
Squad car, yeah. Andy and Barney and and John.
Not saying our sheriff department resembles those.
No,
I don't think John has a bullet in his pocket.
John would be more of, I think Goober swore in that particular day. You know? You get that opportunity.
So now we're moving.
All right. I think that's the longest I've seen Big Josh stand or be in one place.
Yeah. Now we'll have all the people crossing the railroad, so we won't be able to see what's going on. But the camera will. Again, we have our Honorable Sheriff, John Ward.
Rolling by in that Galaxy 500. Hello, Sheriff. Mr. Ward, how are you? I am with royalty. Yes, sir, Glendale royalty. He said, hello, Mayor. God bless you, sir. Stay safe.
And we're giving out American flags and candy. I'll take both. So this is the Trump Republican.
Would that be a Trump truck?
Trump truck.
Say that 3 times fast.
Trump truck.
But, of course, the elephants all blown up.
Our Honorable Congressman Gregory is coming in the parade here sometime soon. He was here a while ago talking to us. Congressman Gregory.
I did see him walk by, as a matter of fact.
No, Brett Guthrie, I'm sorry.
Guthrie. Yeah.
Callaway, Josh Callaway is the next one here.
As he rolls by.
So
In another truck. Now you got me excited looking for that electric.
oh,
I wanted to say hi. My husband said, don't go by there. Don't find Mike.
so yeah, there's Brett.
There's Brett Guthrie.
Brett Guthrie.
It just seemed like a few minutes ago he was walking this.
Yes, he's walking through. He does a great job, and he loves Glendale, and he's here. And then Megan Tall, our county judge's best half.
I see that.
Yeah,
He's walking along in the back there.
yeah. Well, Megan's ahead of him. You can count on that. So,
There we go. How are you doing, Keith?
There's
Good to see you.
the main guy right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Good morning.
Megan's ahead of you. We saw that. And our great Senator, Matt Deneen, the man of the hour.
There is only one better Deneen, and that was his daddy beside him.
Oh, Jim in there?
Jim is in there, right?
Jim can do everything. That man can do everything.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's an incredible person, served this country, and very talented in woodworking, too.
And he has made me some wonderful things. I appreciate it. Samara Hevron, our great state representative. So
I'm thinking she must be on the other side.
she's on the other side. She'll be around town today.
Coming up right now with a boat.
Bow tie. You never see a bow tie.
You do with Brian Smith.
But he's a former county clerk, also wore a bow tie. You know, R.R. Thomas was county clerk, and he wore a bow tie.
Oh, here comes a clown, literally.
Besides you.
That's true. But he's all decked out in red, white, and blue as well.
Yeah, he's American.
With the crowds behind us, kind of hard to see where we're coming.
The Shriners.
Shriners are here.
The Shriners.
Do so much work, great work, especially for children.
Oh, my, yes.
And, just amazing people, and it's always a good thing, as we were talking before, that it's hard to get people to back up and be a part of the parade in the community like that, and I think the folks from Kosare have to struggle to get people to also give and be a part of it again. See what we have this next float, Mike. It's Upkeep Properties. Am I saying that right? Oh, there we go. Oh, he did, and guy on the float did point out his trailer rental as well.
Oh, trailer rental.
Yes.
Well, we got a big gator coming.
That we do.
Caterpillar.
Folks from Caterpillar, backhoes and skid steers. I hear those, but I can't tell the difference between
Central
them.
Kentucky Rental.
There we go.
I'd like to have that steer. I don't know. I'd have to have it on a 500-acre farm because I couldn't drive it.
But it would be fun just to ride around.
It would be fun.
And they're just from just down the road in Sonora, Kentucky.
Well, we got a gap.
We do have a gap, and hopefully that will, give folks a chance to maybe get some mozzarella sticks or maybe some of that Dooster's homemade ice cream.
Let's go get while the gap. Let's go get some ice cream.
Yes. Of course,
Peach.
Peach. Oh, I don't think there's a homemade ice cream up there that I don't like.
It hadn't been invented yet.
I don't think so either. But you'll find them, of course, in Elizabethtown on 62 there. But this is how they began, with that beautiful little trailer and doing the community festivals in Hardin County.
What's the gap? I can't see.
I can't see. All I can see is people coming this way, and
They're walking in front of them. So
I think, as we said before, there are people walking in front of the parade floats.
They don't even know they're not.
They don't know that they're actually doing that. And some are walking faster than others.
I'm amazed at some of the things that people are carrying that they purchased today.
Oh, yeah, and that's one of the coolest things to do is the shopping in Glendale, Kentucky.
The coolest thing is the people watch.
Oh, yes. And also, I don't know, of course, it's always the third Saturday in October, but I think the third Saturday in October could also be the official day to come out in flannel.
You might be right. But you'll come out of that flannel about noon.
Yes, there is no doubt about it. A cool start to the morning, and it doesn't take long to walk through the, around 400 booths, I think?
Oh, it'd be over 400. The arts and craft of the Crossing Festival and food is 300 and plus. And then the community, the West Point Bank, the different places set up, and there's probably another 200 or more set up on private property.
I see another truck, but there's a dance team right behind this pickup truck, Mike.
And they got more energy than you and I together.
Well, that I guarantee. Beautiful young ladies, and we'll find out where this dance team is from in just a moment. And it looks like, hang on, the Dream Dance Center.
Dream Dance Center.
Dream Dance Center. They're also throwing out candy.
They got the energy.
They have the energy. Well, look here. We're getting a little show, Mike.
Woo! Ah, now we're getting some antique.
And they're right in a line, too. Well, the way the sun is hitting their outfits, those almost blinding, isn't it?
They got some keen eyes watching them there, too.
There is no doubt.
So
they're serious in making sure that those young girls are safe here. Lakeview Fire Department, you're talking about, we got an old Chevrolet here. I bet he can tell us what year. 46 Chevrolet.
nice. I was 1 year old.
I'm going to trust you on that. Followed by an El Camino and a young man who is throwing out candy.
And a Chevy 55.
Yeah, 55. I think they called those. No, Nomads are only two doors. That's actually just a station wagon. That was back when you could ride backwards in a car.
Oh, look at that SS El Camino.
Another El Camino. That's the second El Camino already.
You know, I'd love to have one restored.
You remember I had one once?
Yep.
Yeah. My wife thought it was the ugliest car that she had ever let me buy. But she rode in it.
I'd love to have any of these old things and put in my garage. And
I have trouble with the older vehicles, but we'll get it when we roll around here. Sir, what are you driving? A 1930 Ford. There you go. And I do know the Ford pickup truck, though.
Yeah, we got the Cadillac.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to market.
We're taking something to market. F100 before the F150 series came into play.
Look at those white rims.
Oh,
And the narrow white walls.
you don't see white walls much anymore.
You remember when they had the fake white walls?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
Yeah, we couldn't afford them, and then we'd rub them against the curb and tear them up.
You are correct. And the wide ones was a big thing.
Oh,
with my
yeah.
brother.
And now we have those low profile. They're lower than the white wall trim was.
I think we got a Chrysler LeBaron coming up here next. A nice convertible and a young lady throwing candy from the back.
Yep.
There we are. That guy is talented.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
can
look
drive
at the little
and throw
puppy.
candy. Yes.
Plymouth.
Looks like I am going to say, actually it says Chrysler.
Chrysler. Oh, Doug Hagan and his Chrysler and his beautiful bride.
There we go. And a horn.
Oh.
What's the year of the Chrysler? 55.
Yeah, Doug also has a nice limousine. Oh, he drives around. And now here,
The green and the tan is known as, back then, two-tone.
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 Here comes a one-tone Mustang.
Yes. White and fast. Sounds like it might have a V8 in it. I'm not for sure. I think that 5.0 is either that or it could be the age of the guy in the car driving.
Another Mustang.
We need a blue one. We had the white, we had the red, but we got a red convertible Mustang.
That's a sharp one.
It is. GT. Even has a nice roll bar.
See, with that red, I bet every policeman in the state sees it.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. I don't want a red car. Nope. I'd be in trouble real time.
And we have a trike right behind that.
I like that green.
I do too. Very pretty green, nice pinstripe. The cap on the guy's head says USS Roosevelt, so I'm thinking he's probably served this country in the Navy at some time or another.
Another Ford? Is that Ford?
Yes. Early 70s.
Blue. Look at that young driver.
Yes. He's actually got his head going through the steering wheel at this particular time. Oh, we got a Chevy.
Blue SS.
1967.
Super Sport.
Laying that 396 in there. Oh, and red line tires.
I think we're going to have more Mustangs this year than we have tractors.
Probably so. Got another Mustang now. Engine's so big it's actually coming out of the top of the hood.
Oh.
And another Ford. This is not a Mustang.
Not a Mustang.
I'm not sure if that is an engine or he has a chicken inside. Or rooster.
A rooster.
There we go. He looks like he could go pick up the Clampets at any time.
I don't believe he's been out in the rain many times.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooga, ooga.
And he got a bell there, too.
Rhineyville Sandblasting. Got a Chevy pickup truck behind him. You were talking red. We got another. Oh, Mike. We have been there, I'd imagine. The only thing that I miss in current cars is a bench seat.
Yeah.
So that you're lovely and a female right beside you.
Right beside you.
There you go.
Another Ford. Now,
With
that
yellow.
that is not a rumble seat.
That is not a rumble seat. Nice little pickup truck.
Another Ford.
Another Mustang. We should have started clicking things off.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And right behind this next Mustang, there is a Lincoln. Now, this Lincoln can actually be tied to the 16th president of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, because we're looking at 93.7.
Is Caleb in there?
Cale is behind the wheel.
Cale is there.
As Cale comes by and
Go out and say, hey, Cale.
what we need to do, Cale, while you're driving through, can you turn up those classic hits at the same time? We need to hear the classic hits a little bit louder.
Thanks, Cale.
Appreciate it.
Now, here's Jerry Walker, a descendant of Lewis B. Walker, the founder of Glendale.
There we go.
And Jerry's driving a 1947 G John Deere.
Now, is there some way that you maybe worked it out with him that he would actually put what kind of tractor on there for you?
Yeah, I might have made those signs.
At one time or another.
Yep.
Another John Deere right behind. The green and yellow is always well represented in Glendale.
Bob Walker loved his John Deere, and Bob Walker used to have a show and all kinds of equipment with the John Deere, and he made sure that Glendale had the John Deere. At one time, 125 different John Deere tractors were in the parade.
125.
125. I didn't think it'd ever end.
We've got a stretch of at least 7, 8 right now.
1937.
Yep. This next one,
1937.
1937.
That poppin'.
Wheel there too. Back in the old pop.
That's how you started.
Yep, that's for sure. You could tell a John Deere at least a mile or two before it reached you.
1936.
That 1936, and a lot of folks, if you can see that wheel, back in our times, that tractors were also used, that they'd run belts on that, and You could cut some wood and all. Now we're going to red.
Yeah,
And you have to be,
Buddy Miller.
in Hardin County, you have to be real careful. Know your audience.
Yeah.
Because you can be hated real quick depending on it, green or red.
And Oliver Green doesn't get it.
No, Oliver Green will not get it. Occasionally, maybe we'll see a touch of orange for the Alice Chamblers. Or we said Alice Chamblers.
Yeah.
City folks say Alice Chomblers.
Tombler. And here comes Mr. Miller, the owner of the Pink House here in Glendale.
Oh, okay. And he's on a little Ford tractor.
Yeah.
I don't think he plows many fields with that.
No, but he drives around town a lot.
But he does have a wagon and at least one bale of hay
That was his crop.
for this year. How you doing, sir? 57 Chevrolet right behind him.
Oh.
Four-door.
Now you're talking.
Now we got those Krager mags on there too. How you doing, sir? Little touch of Bob Taylor pinstriping there, too.
I had a 57 Ford. I couldn't afford the Chevy. It was red and white.
I can see another. We were talking, Oliver. So we got a little bit different color green. But I think of all the tractors so far, that is the most attractive driver I've seen
I'd
so
say
far.
so.
Yeah.
I'd say so. And now the fire trucks.
Our firefighters in Hardin County,
Almost like a train.
for sure. And another thing that, well, we'll let him go by.
Yeah. Glendale is very blessed to have great volunteer fire department. Chief David Black, he does a great job. We are blessed, the volunteer fire departments in Kentucky, in Hardin County.
And these guys not only serve the folks in the Glendale area, but we always pray for them a lot too, because they are on 65
Oh, 65 is awful.
and having to take care and get back.
There, Blue Oval.
Wait a minute. I was promised Sarah Vaughn behind the wheel. What's happened here?
Far from Sarah Vaughn.
Oh,
Oh,
you are farther from Sarah Vaughn than it is here to Atlanta.
Exactly. I'm the fire chief. These are all my
Oh, yeah, I know
your toys.
your choice. Special operations. The battery park here.
Yeah, that's they handle the emergencies on the site with Glendale as the backup.
We've got a nice blue oval. The SK, of course, they have their own emergency response, which is needed.
Oh my, yes. I was fortunate enough to go in one of the plants, and you can't see from one end to the other.
Oh, it's incredible. Seems like every time I come down here, there has been another building that's been constructed that is probably larger than all of downtown Glendale.
Blue Oval is a million square feet under roof, or 3 million, which is it? 3 million under square roof.
Wow. I don't doubt that. Do not doubt that at all.
In one plant.
Now, we've got an older fire truck coming up here next, International Harvester, which at one time had a big plant
In Louisville, by the airport.
by the airport. I had an uncle who worked there for many, many years. I'm trying to look on the back here. The Armored Planet.
Better known. Stevensburg,
the home of the drive-in, Lakers Drive-In. One of the best cheeseburgers in Hardin County.
Oh, tenderloin.
I'm going to have to try the tenderloin.
Oh, tenderloin. Oh, man.
Hard to beat a Lakers burger, though.
Well, I just had a cattleman's ribeye, and that's pretty tough.
Well, you made me.
I mean, it wasn't tough. It was good.
Central Hardin Fire Department. There we go.
They got better looking firemen than we do.
Yeah. Oh, there is no doubt about that. Another Glendale
Yeah,
fire truck right behind it. They
we-
forgot to paint it red.
we couldn't get a red fire truck because they were always rushing. That's Chief Black, our big boss.
Look. I just hope he doesn't throw the candy at us. Just
He's gonna run over us.
how you doing, sir?
Well, we'll be coming to the end here pretty soon. If that, is there more? It should be a sheriff's car.
C2, we got a sheriff's car. Hardin County Sheriff, and there's another vehicle behind it, but I'm not really sure.
And that'll be the fire department or the rescue.
It would be, and
That is our parade.
for 2024,
2024, thank you all, and just one train. What a great day.
we have pulled it off.
We did. So, and now let's go shopping.
Ah, there we go.
I'm going,
Money for me?
yeah, I'm going to the Glendale Lions Club, and I'm going to sell pork barbecues, and we're going to have a great day.
I think I'm going to chew on one of those ribeyes.
Oh, sounds like a winner.
Down for the-
Come on.
I'll take some barbecue home for dinner today.
We'll take care of you, brother. Thank you all, and have a great week. This is Bobby Jack and Mike Bell from Glendale, Kentucky, the Crossing Festival.